What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion about the second half of Season 7 from what Andrew Lincoln said about when we'll have a payoff for Season 7. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know this information, as I don't want to ruin it for you. Here we go. Now, the article we got is from COMICBOOK.com. We'll highlight some of the things on there, but there's the link right there. We'll put it in the description as well if you want to read more about it. But basically, Andrew Lincoln said this: I would say that this season made a lot more sense once we got the last roll of film in the can for episode 716. Lincoln said, the brilliant writers that we have take some risks, and I admire them for it. That beat, which is probably one of the very last moments of The Walking Dead 7th season, could be what prompted Lincoln's epic reaction to the reading of the finale script. The actor was so excited that he put the script down and stood up to dance for a moment to celebrate a bit, also which Lenny James vaguely calls sexy. So, a lot more sense. He says, I would say that this season made a lot more sense once we got the last roll of film in the can for episode 716. So, we gotta wait till the finale to get some sense of this stuff. That's kind of crazy, and that's so long. Hopefully we get some victories here and there, which I think we will. I just think Andrew Lincoln is excited about the finale because it's going to be one of the best episodes. Now, obviously, they're going to go to the kingdom. I just hope it's not a downer with everyone turning down the group to go against the saviors. Be like, Ezekiel, nah, man, can't do it. Gregory, nah, don't want to do it. Hopefully there's some victories here and there. There's some funny moments with the kingdom riders, Carol and Morgan, Daryl and Carol, Daryl and whoever, and Michonne and Rick and whatever. I just hope that they make up for the lack of people really wanting to join right away. And the story should be good based on the comics, but you never know how they portray it to the film and the show. But Ezekiel is going to turn down Rick. Obviously, we know that, right? But we expect that. And hopefully Rick, he's going to see this other group, the Garbage Pail Kids, in this, and they're going to act like, you know, they want to help, but they don't. But Richard is going to be a problem. Ezekiel, what's he going to do to join the fight? Gregory, we know he ain't going to join the fight. He's a bitch. He's a coward. I can't wait for him to go. But like I said, Ezekiel, what's it going to take for Ezekiel to join the fight? Who's going to die to say, all right, we got to do things? I'm excited for this. I don't think it's going to happen like that, but supposedly Shiva and Daryl become friends. Hopefully it's going to happen like this on the show, just like the scene that we have right here. He has to be holding on to Shiva. See where his arms are? He's got to be holding the chain, right? So I'm excited for more Shiva, and hopefully we see her in 709, and we don't have to wait to the finale, but she'll be in the finale, which I think the finale is going to be probably the best episode of the season by far, from what I'm hearing. I don't want to oversell it by any means, but I'm just excited for it from what I'm reading and hearing and seeing. So, 709 is going to be building stuff back up. It's going to be good to see them. Hopefully they get their swagger back. Rick's not really taking much shit from anybody. He's got to deal with it, but he's not going to be no pushover anymore, too. Simon looks pissed. He didn't get Daryl. He's not going to get Daryl. Daryl's going to be hiding. Hopefully we got our swagger back with Rick. Rick is going to be the man, and we need him back. We don't need him being pushed around by Negan. Negan's not going to be around in the second half of the season. I think he's in 3 episodes, and one of them is the finale, which is going to be pretty awesome. So I like that. I don't want to see too much of Negan anyway. I think he needs to go. The group's got to get their swagger back to go against the Negan and the Savior armies and the fight against them in Season 8 with All Out War. We need to see more of Jesus. We got to see this radio come into effect to help us out, to get the upper hand on the Saviors. We got to see who the hell Daryl's beating up. Like I said before, the rumor is Richard, and I think it is Richard because Richard is going against Carol, and that ain't happening against Daryl. So Daryl, Rick, the gang, back together. They're going to build up their army, build up their things on there too. They got to deal with some walkers. It was a very low walker season. It was like Negan was the threat, so walkers aren't. So I think the walkers are going to come back around a little bit. So that's how The Walking Dead likes to do it. It's like people, the governor, they're the threat, they're the problem. No, the walkers are still the problem. Then we have a bad guy, then walkers, then the bad guy. Now we're in the bad guy phase. But we see a bunch of walkers here with Carl. I know some people are upset that Carl's not really going to be around a lot in the second half. I think he's in 3, maybe 4 episodes, but I think it's 3 episodes that he's in. Michonne, Rick, cars, highway, supposed to be a good scene. Greg Nicotero's excited for it, so I'm excited for it. If they are, they got to sell it. I kind of wish that Rick said 709 is going to be where we're going to get there. Some Payoff is going to be the major finale, but every episode is going to be good or something. Father Gabriel, I start to like this guy, you know. Boots, when are we going to see Boots, who it is? If you know the channel, we'll probably see it in 710. Tamiel is her name. But the Garbage Pail Kids, I'm excited for them too. Hopefully they meet our expectations because we've heard about this group all summer, and they better do a lot for the show. Because a new group, we don't really need that many more groups. You know, some people told me I'm tired of new groups. And I can see that point because we have so many damn groups now. I want to see this Walker, which I believe we will in episode 710 when Rick has to fight this Walker for some reason. Dwight's running in the latest trailer sneak peek promo for some reason. I'm guessing it's episode 711 when we'll see Dwight again. And that's what it is. Want to see the house here too. There's rumors about a flashback, or maybe even Dwight goes to this house. We don't know. I believe it's the deal with Sherry and Dwight had this house before the apocalypse and everything there too. So either Dwight's remembering the good old days and he's kind of starting his old, you know, going against Negan, and this is going to be the breaking point of it, because eventually Negan is overthrown by Dwight, and the Saviors come under Dwight's, you know, leadership. So when is that going to happen? I don't see the usual comic book thing where Dwight goes to the kingdom as well. There's no sign that he actually goes to the kingdom. So I'm interested to see how that goes down in the show. Sasha, rumors that she's going to die in the finale. Well, before the finale, and she comes to the finale as a corpse is what the word is. I agree with that. I trust that, you know, information going around. And lastly, Eugene. What's going to happen with Eugene? Is he going to betray the group? So I think all these episodes answer all those good things, and hopefully they do pay off. The big episode and the big payoff is obviously the finale, like Andrew Lincoln said, and I'm very excited for that, of course, but I'm excited for it to come back. Episode 709. We're almost there, guys. Can't wait. Check out the Walking Dead community page on Facebook, guys. All are welcome. Subscribe to the channel to get more videos. You guys are awesome. Spread the good word, and thanks for watching, guys.